I want to share with you a powerful way of thinking about mistakes so you're not getting caught up too much when you make a mistake in training, in games, etc. Because many players spend a lot of time thinking about the mistake, how they should have done something different to prevent the mistake, to have done something that was more successful than what they did. I had a conversation a couple of weeks ago with a client of mine who's a goalkeeper, and he, in the past, up until we had our conversation, had been spending a lot of time thinking about when a mistake happened, spending the days afterwards thinking about it, and he would just go in a downward spiral, which is both not helpful for performance and it's not helpful when you think about well-being and mental health. So, in terms of mistakes, what we often, like I said, we do, we something happens, we start thinking about, oh no, I should have done this instead of that, da 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 da. It's absolutely futile. And the reason for that is it happened and it couldn't have happened any other way. And the evidence for that is because it happened the way it did. See, so I asked him, he's 24 years old now, why are we sitting here today? The reason we were sitting there today is many decisions have been made since I was born, since he was born. And what we do in the moment is a reflection of our past. So he is the way he is. A big part of him is his personality, the way he is due to where he was brought up, the way he was brought up, right? So his parents are a big influence on how he is today. So every decision we make, everything we do is a reflection of the past. So even if we were to rewind the time back, so let's say he makes a mistake as a goalkeeper, we rewind the time without him having the knowledge that he have afterwards, he would make the same quote unquote mistake. Because he would still be repeating the past, what he has learned, experience, former experiences, and so on. Doesn't matter how many times we rewind the time, we don't have the new knowledge. We don't have the hindsight. So we would be doing the same things over and over again. So thinking about, oh, I should have done something else is absolutely futile because we couldn't have done something else. It was supposed to happen the way it happened. Again, the evidence because it happened. So that's why it doesn't matter thinking about it because it couldn't have happened any other way. Like I said, it doesn't matter how many times you go back in time. If you don't have the new knowledge, the hindsight you have of looking back and, oh, with this new knowledge, I know I should have done X, Y, and Z instead. Well, you would just be doing the same things over and over again. But it's easy to look back at the past version of us and go, dope, fucking idiot. Because we have a new perspective on things that the past version of us didn't. So it's very important that what really helped him was realizing that, well, he couldn't have done something else. He was doing the best he could in the moment, even though it does not always look like it's the best thing we can do. It's always the best thing we can do. Again, because we do what makes sense with the knowledge, knowledge, information, the experiences we have, we do what we do. I hope that was helpful. If you really start seeing what I'm pointing to, it will help you not spending much time thinking about the past, because you will start realizing that you couldn't have done something else, that no one could have done something else, that everything happens was that everything that happens is supposed to happen. And this will give you a more powerful way of thinking about stuff, instead of instead of spending time blaming yourself and other people.